let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. We are joined today by Dave from Big Wave Sound Therapy, and we are doing coffee and cards. Coffee and cards is just where Celia likes to give a little guidance. We'll have a little chat. Fun and easy.
Fun and easy.
So we are going to start with a little bit of Dave starting us out.
Just want to play some singing bowls for us, just to kind of get us settled down and make sure that everything's in the right space. So enjoy the music.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Everyone, please check out Dave's channel, Big Wave Sound Therapy. He is posting on his YouTube daily, and we know how much his work has done for us, so we have encouraged him to share his gift with everyone. So we hope everyone enjoyed that, and you can find more at Big Wave Sound Therapy on YouTube.
BigWaveSoundTherapy.com.
There you go. And he's also on Instagram and TikTok. So you can find him in all those places as well.
Mm-hmm.
As well as sometimes here with me, which we always love Dave coming for coffee and cards. So good morning, the Dollface Diva. Hi, Andrea. How are you doing? We are going to start with Dave pulling us a little bit of oracle. We're going to do a general reading, and then we will get into some questions. We hope everyone is having a fantastic day. We feel a big change has happened in the energy. We tend to feel it a little bit early, so no, big change is coming to you too. Very soon, like normally we're about 2 weeks ahead. So, but we have had a big shift recently.
Lots of activation with the full moon and.
Yes, the channel's we've doubled in size on the channel. So big things are happening, big changes coming. Literally in a week, we've doubled the size of the channel. So we are really excited about that and what is to come. So just know transformation is happening. Pluto comes out of retrograde. I think it's October 10th, 11th. So right around that 10-10 activation, which is always a very strong portal. The veil is really thin at this time of the year for the next couple of months going into the new year. So what do you got, Dave?
So first card I get is stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. That kind of speaks just to this confidence and self-love and shining that beacon that you are.
And Saturn's going to be coming out soon. And if you've been doing the work, Saturn always brings you that gifty.
It does.
For stepping into the power.
Next card I get is grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. And that's just a little secret of how to be happy. Just be grateful.
Absolutely. Every day we go gratitude out in the backyard doing meditation, and our roses are just phenomenal due to that gratitude.
Yes. Next card I get is solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And that kind of just speaks to doing some meditation and soul searching and looking within yourself and trying to figure out, just spend some quiet time with yourself.
We were actually talking in the hot tub last night about, being comfortable with being with yourself. I used to spend a lot of time alone. And my daughter's like, how do you do that? And I'm like, I enjoy my own company. I'm connecting with Celia. I didn't know that at the time, but I was like, you have to get comfortable with yourself.
Yeah. And lose those distractions, the electronic gadgets, and just kind of live with your thoughts and try to be the best person you can. Next one is vast vistas expands your horizons. And that's just talking about all the new opportunities are coming. There's a lot of change coming on, and good things are out there.
Yes.
Just got to follow the path.
And coming quickly.
With the underlying energy of distance thunder, clear the air. And that just kind of speaks that if you're doing that soul searching and looking within, a lot of times you'll activate that heart chakra. And with that comes a lot of...
what happens when you activate the heart chakra, Dave?
You get to have a dark night of the soul.
We've just had new understanding. We've been listening to Michael Murdad.
Yeah.
So he has the Christ Conscious Global Center in Sedona, which is something we've started listening to and really resonate with that energy. And he's explaining that when you go into that heart chakra, that you have that dark night of the soul. And Dave and I have both been really trying to work on our heart chakra. So we have also both been going through the dark night of the soul.
Yeah.
So we feel like we're coming out on the other side of that right now. And like I said, we are a little bit on the edge of, the leading edge of that. So just know you've been doing the work.
Yes.
Change is coming quick.
And one of the other fun or interesting things is the universe keeps bringing things around. It's that constant wheel or cycle of things.
The spirals of life.
And it does definitely test you and see if you learned what you've learned in your dark night of the soul.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't learned the lesson, you'll get the opportunity to try again.
And currently, Dave and I are on like fast forward speed with things spiraling back around. Like things can happen one day, and either that day or the very next day, we're having that like come right back around to be like, okay, did we learn the lesson of it? If not, here we go.
Yep. Within hours, it's crazy.
Yeah, at the most a day.
Yeah.
But pretty quickly, that cycle, like time has sped up so much.
Where has the summer gone?
It's definitely fast forward. Okay, we are going to get a little bit of tarot for the current energy.
Awesome.
So, the current energy is the Six of Pentacles. That's the card about, equal give and take. And you have to have that in your relationships. And sometimes that's a boundary that's hard for people. Like we tend to overgive. And sometimes if you do that and then you have the awareness, I'm overgiven, the best thing to do, just pull your energy back a little bit. Because that is the work. Truly, that is the steps of seeing. Okay, is this relationship being reciprocal? If it's not, pull your energy back. That is, sometimes that detachment is hard, but that clears away that codependence of that relationship, which is so important.
Mm-hmm.
To release that and have a brand new beginning, which is definitely that Aquarius energy, which is that of a little bit of detachment. We are where we are. We're exactly where we're meant to be. Everything's happening exactly as it should in the right time. If it's not happening, it's not the right time. And it's about finding that peace with that, with the Temperance card about knowing, I asked Celia before we come on, Celia, guide us. Hi, Shanae. So it's about stepping into that and knowing the balance that, there are angels all around us at all times. Like Dave the other day brought me a feather. He said, I found this. And I'm like, yeah, the angels are around us. You know that. And they are. And it's about, getting comfortable in the peace of that, having the peace of knowing it's coming in the right time. Because that wish fulfillment is there. The Three of Wands is about the personal wish fulfillment. But, that wish fulfillment's right there in front of her. But you know what? She's the one that has to take the action forward towards that. It's not, the opportunity is given to you. You have to take the steps to decide, I'm going to walk towards this path. I'm going to walk towards what makes me happy. And truly, that's all she has to do is walk forward, right?
Yeah.
The immediate future is the Page of Swords, which is about focusing. She's directed her focus. Look, she's walking on the high wire. She's reading the book. She's really focused. And sometimes that Page of Swords is about pulling your energy back and really focusing on the solitude of being you and really getting comfortable with yourself and your energy and finding that, Celia says self-love always. It's like self-love, that love, the current, how other people see you, the environment, the Two of Cups, and that is the balancing of your personal masculine and feminine. When my masculine and feminine is not in balance, it's not good. When Dave's is not in balance, it's not good. But when we're both having that balance, things flow so easily. So if you're not having things flow, look, am I embracing my feminine energy? Am I embracing my masculine energy? A really good way to know is the masculine energy is about doing. I have to do this. I have to do it now. The feminine energy is about receiving. And we both had to learn a lot about that. And I had to learn to receive. So I had to learn how to sit and meditate. And our backyard is our own little personal Garden of Eden. And I get to sit out there and just enjoy the beauty of it. I've had to learn to do that, not go and do, not push, because there is no pushing. Truly, there's nothing to do. You have to find the peace within you, and that makes everything flow so much easier. You have to find the balance.
Yes.
Definitely the balance. And how other people see you is the Queen of Wands, which is about stepping into that power and manifesting, like almost instantaneously. You can say, I want this, and then you're going to have it in some way, shape, or form show up in your experience. You're going to have somebody talk about it. It's going to pop up on your phone. Oh, and we're missing a card. She said, look at this. The Queen of Pentacles. It's about she's sitting in her garden, in her beauty, enjoying it. Are you taking time to do that? She's like, there was a reason. She's like, grab your phone to notice that I missed a card. So, do you know that you can manifest your dream life? That, the Queen of Pentacles is married, happy, has kids, has that legacy, has, the husband and family she desires. Are you ready to step into that? Because the Hopes and Fears card is the Emperor. Are you trying to push a relationship with someone? Are you trying to manifest somebody? Because you know what? As you're pushing and trying to manifest, you know what? You're pushing it away. When I stepped into, I'm an energy healer, this is part of my mission, immediately Dave came into my experience and instantly changed it. Once I decided, and this is the energy I was in when I met Dave.
I was in that Emperor energy, confident.
And that's going to happen at the right time. He's got a chess piece, which is all about the divine timing. When you decide to find the balance within your masculine and feminine, that's how you're bringing that in. Totally. Okay, ready for the outcome? The healing work that needs done. Are you doing the healing? Pulling yourself back, having that solitude, doing the healing. The underlying energy is the Empress. So we get the Emperor, the Empress, the Hanged Man, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers, with the underlying energy being the King of Cups. So the masculine is also doing this. They mirror. That feminine, masculine, they totally mirror. I can tell Dave, I'm like, why am I feeling this way? I'll be one way and I walk in the presence of Dave and my energy completely changes. And that's because I'm such a mirror to him. And he is to me as well.
Yes.
So know that your person's doing that. So as you're gaining your confidence and energy, they're doing the very same thing. She's like, where is your focus? Because 3 of the 4 over here are majors. This is the only one that isn't. And it's about what action are you taking? Are you missing somebody, waiting on them? Because you know what? If you're focused on, I miss them, you can't have them. Focus on the love. Focus on what is being poured into your cup. Like 4s are about stability. The Emperor's a 4, the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. It's definitely about finding that stability within yourself, balancing your masculine, your feminine energy. Are you meditating? Are you being of service?
Yes.
Which is be of service. It all starts with you. Be the change the world needs. And you get the card of meditate, which is clarity, peace, and balance. And then it's going to open the door to something brand new, something that you've been wanting. You have to take this action. It's literally saying the action you need to take is to be still with yourself and find that inner peace and balance, and know that in taking the steps towards, Dave's been in mission doing videos for a week, and my channel doubled in size in that week. Not from him doing anything on my channel, but literally because we are so connected that him stepping into mission has literally pushed my channel forward. So opening a new opportunity for me. And you're doing that for your person too. As you're doing your healing, you're opening that for them too, because you are truly connected. So definitely a message about spend some time the next week meditating, gaining your clarity, finding the balance, asking every day, how can I be of service? Because every day, Dave and I have to ask, how can we be of service?
Yeah. It's a daily mantra now. I just say, God, show me into service. Because it's just, I need to be able to get outside myself, let that ego or kind of settle down a little and go from there. So definitely.
And Dave spends a lot of time doing stuff in the 3D, and I spend a lot of time doing stuff in the 5D. So we're having to try to find the balance of that as well. So, okay.
Awesome.
So we would like to thank everyone for joining us. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Please check Dave's channel out, Big Wave Sound Therapy. He's definitely stepping into mission, and he did a beautiful video last night. Was it last night?
Last night. Yeah.
Last night. So
Full moon video. Yeah.
So please check out Dave's channel as well.
Oh, actually, it's 2 nights ago. It was the full moon. It's full moon. Time is getting funky.
Kind of does. Yeah. Dave used to laugh at me when I'd say, okay, what day is it? I'm like, because I'm just.
Yes.
So now I'm being pulled back down into the 3D a little bit, and Dave's having to find the balance in the 5D of it all. So.
Yes.
She said, take a deep breath. So. Okay, here, we want you to try something.
Yes.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Think about the excitement you have when you play your ditch. Okay, now we're ready.
Yeah, I just got a didgeridoo. It's a fun experience. Trying to learn that circle breathing, and that is
it's funny because now
completely different.
We're going to tell you how that has come back around. When we got married, I'm a shallow breather, but we've been working on that. And so Dave got me a flute for my wedding gift. And I was trying to learn circle breathing. So now it's come back around, and Dave is getting to learn circle breathing. I'm learning as well now, so I'll be able to play it with my flute. But Dave may have had some judgment on me about that and my breathing. So now he's getting to experience it, because that's how the universe does. When you have judgment on something, that judgment is getting cast on you. We were listening to Michael Meredith last night, and that's the one we were listening to. And it's about, if you have judgment on someone, it immediately is casting that same judgment back on you. And we've had so many examples of it in the last 12 hours.
Judge and be judged. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what the ditch is about. Celia just said. She said the ditch is about the flute.
Yes, it's my flute.
So
I realized excuse me, how poor my breathing has been with me to talk. Oh, geez. So anyway, having fun.
Yeah.
Having fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an unboxing video, and I'll play a little bit.
And it's just, truly that is how things circle back around, the spirals. So, and a lot of times you're thinking, oh, I don't have judgment. But then how much have you been reminded of different judgment of both of us the last 12 hours?
I think we went through about 25 things at the kitchen table. Right here at breakfast. So yes, a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
So we're just working on it. Like we're working on our mission every day, just like everybody else is. So, okay. If you're here and you'd like a card, please just drop a comment. Let us know you're here. And if you have a specific question, and we will go from there. Thanks for joining us. We're always glad when you're here.
I enjoy being here. It's fun.
So Miss Shirley, how are you doing today? Would you like a card? Dave, what do you think about that question? Oh, here, let me make it bigger.
About her person?
Yeah. He's going to contact her. Shirley, what's your vibration this weekend? Are you being happy like Dave was when we asked him about his Didge? Like you could get that excited and it would happen like that.
Yes.
So he's like that. Like that was why she apparently had Dave do that. So like that's like his newest toy. So she's like.
Yes. So, okay. Person contact Shirley.
But yeah, just so you guys. I'll go get that.
You got it?
Yeah. Apparently a lot of force and energy with it.
Definitely.
We're not even looking at it. We just picked it up the way it landed.
Okay, that's the card. So honesty is the best policy. So being true to yourself, is this somebody that you really want to contact you? I don't know, write it down and
the cards I get from Celia are the cards of true love, which is, yes, this is the partner you seek. You also get the card of lean back, which is give them some space to fill your absence. And you get the card of teacher wisdom, which is you're a light worker here to share your gifts of the journey. And the bottom of the deck is the dark night of the soul, which I feel like we've talked about several times. This person going through the dark night of the soul, and you as well, Shirley, because that's how we do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And just if you don't reach out, do it energetically. You know what? Go outside and talk to God about it. And seriously, be open and like be positive and like be in the highest vibration. What do I need to do? And first it was like lean back, focus on you, step into service. Like literally, that's what I had to do. As soon as I stepped into service and put it out there, literally, Dave, literally like that. Like, so.
All in divine timing. So.
Shirley, look into an online Reiki course. Celia says you have that gift with your hands. You have to take the action. Like literally, Dave has been doing videos for 1 week and my channel has doubled in size. Not by anything Dave's done, just because that forward momentum is happening. Because he stepped into service. So now great things are happening for us. So like, no. If you're focusing on financial stability, you're focusing on the root chakra, and you know what? That's also where fear is. And when you're focusing on financial stability, you're focusing on lack. Focus on how can I be of service?
And what makes you happy?
Yeah. And like, you know, you have a great healing ability with the animals. And so it's like, we keep having that same message for you that you have to step into service. And literally, as soon as I stepped into service, the next person, after I did my dating profile and said energy healer, I met Dave. Dave was literally the next person I dated and the last person I dated. So literally like Dave literally stepped in 1 week and it's changed. I'm about to get monetized. I'm 60 hours away from being monetized.
I doubled my subscribers too.
And my channel has, really so honestly, even just taking the step forward to take the course will improve your overall life, because when you're taking that step to step into mission, Source is going to be all over it for you. So you can find an online course relatively cheap, surely. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Taking the steps forward to do it, just literally stepping into learning the Reiki is going to do so much for you. Also, as you learn that, the first 30 days, you need to Reiki yourself every day. You actually need to always Reiki yourself, but at least those first 30 days for sure, every day spending that time of that practice with yourself clears so much of your own energy fields. And literally, you take a step in that direction, huge change. I was about to go get a job as a physical therapy assistant, but now I'm going to get monetized in the next week.
Yay.
So,
fortunes change. It's awesome.
By stepping into mission, I stepped into mission and I got the thing I wanted most, Dave. And you know what? Dave stepping into mission is bringing me financial stability through me now.
Yes.
So,
me being the confident person I was, and
yeah,
writing down exactly what I wanted. That was I had a short list, had 5 things.
I got my list. My list is 2 dang pages long. I ain't ashamed of it. I knew exactly what I did want. You have to know what you don't want to know what you do want. And
Yep.
And I know. So.
Hope that helps, Shirley.
Yeah. And we're excited. We are, you know what we've done? We posted, Celia gave us guidance the other day about a healing circle. So I posted, because I'm only Reiki level 2, about in our local area, if anybody knew where there was a healing circle we could join, or if we could start one, would anybody be interested? And I have 2 different Reiki masters that have offered one that's going to is going to come. We have the space. She's going to come to our space and lead it for us. And we met her yesterday, and it was she's a soul sister for sure. It was so divinely guided.
Yes.
For us to meet. So that's just another way we're stepping in to help our local community. We're going to do a healing circle. We have 20 people that wanted, that are definitely interested. So we're going to work on that,
Mm-hmm.
to help, to be of service. We're just, trying to be of service.
Yes. Awesome. So, I'm excited about it.
Step into service. Yeah, we did yesterday. He's like, I want to know all about it. I'm like, good news.
Journey.
Good news. You can join.
Yeah.
So, because Dave is a sound healer. So,
yeah.
So, anyway. So, Andrea, how are you doing today? Did you just want general? We are just doing free oracle today.
Or donate.
Or if you donate, you can have some tarot, but.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
Do you just want a general reading, or do you have a question? General. There you go. Yes, Shopaholic, you can ask your question as well.
Okay. Andrea, first card I get is let your inner fire warm you, but not burn you. And that kind of talks to shine, let that light shine, let you be you. And that's showing yourself that self-love is probably the biggest thing that'll help you shine your light. And then light attracts light. So after you get through shining your light, you're definitely going to attract that person that has that same vibration that you do. So yeah.
Next card.
Yeah, and then underlying energy is seeing is believing, or believing is seeing. So just believe in it, and you'll see it.
And I get the card for you of cycles of the moon, releasing and manifesting with the moon. And you can still do that in today's energy as well. of what would you like to manifest in the next 6 months. You also get the card of personal karma, which is the karma you brought into this life and the karma you accumulate daily. So I would look at the patterns that are going on in love for you, as well as kind of your family. Celia, hold on. Get a message. Hold on. How is love in your family? How has the cycles of that, either like we normally have a pattern with love or money? It's one or the other. Those seem to be the two big things. So we feel like you have to heal that to manifest everything you're desiring, because then you get the card of manifesting. Everything I desire flows to me when I line up my energy, which means you have to clear this karma, which a lot of times it's just about awareness of the karma. Mm-hmm. Like, I had a pattern of overgiving because I felt like I wasn't enough. And being aware of that pattern now, you know what? If there's not reciprocity going on, if I don't feel there's an even energy exchange, I pull my energy back. There's no other choice. Yes. For my own self-preservation.
Codependency issues that had to turn into self-love. So.
We all have codependency. That's part of finding that detachment, which was in the original reading, which is about finding detachment with it, you know.
So.
Yeah. So, shopaholic, is Robert my next love? Thank you, Shirley. I'm curious to see what your cards are.
Okay. Oh, wow, there's two. Okay, first one I saw was miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And that's just that very positive, dream what you want to dream. And then fellow travelers, supports all around you. So that kind of speaks to the miracle bondage, or the pairing that kind of happens with two people co-creating. And that kind of seems like it's
that would be somebody on your path for sure.
And the underlying energy is fogged in. Go slow, take your time. And that's speaking that, divine timing. Divine timing.
I'm going to tell you why you have to wait, because you have to surrender into service, and you have to have boundaries and make sure you don't overgive. Like, there was a reason we talked about my story about I was an overgiver. You probably do the same, and you get the cards. Your words are powerful, which are your words create your reality. How is your self-talk? And we get the card of reciprocity, equal give and take. You got to have the boundaries. We teach people how to treat us. You know what? If you have somebody and they are not equally given to you, pull your energy back. And then you get the card of in the flow. Everything flows to me when I am in alignment. So when you are in that place of loving yourself and knowing your self-worth, you know what? Everybody else is going to do that to you as well. You're going to flow those people to you. So we're going to say, write down what you want in that perfect relationship, and then also surrender to service, because we hear, where's your North Node? Where's your Chiron? Are you working on your healing?
Yes.
So as you step into those things, you're going to draw that person towards you. So where's your North Node? Where's your Chiron? Step into that, literally. Like, even just like one little toe in is like enough to get the momentum of the universe to flow towards you.
Yep. Pushing the car at the top of the hill.
Yeah. You just have to push it over, and then trust that it's going to go. It's going to keep flowing. So
awesome.
Hi, Serenity. How are you? Hi. Cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar and cookies. I like that. I'm a sugar girl, so especially in my cup of tea. So, yes, you can ask your question, please, and you're very welcome. Miss Shirley, how's your heart feeling right now? Yes. And we know you're going first, so thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We always love when you're here. We can just shower our love on you.
Okay, I got lots of cards. So, first card's joy and delight. Open up your heart to joy. So that just says, if you're coming from a place of love, things are good. Next one's overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So I think if you use that joy and delight, it's definitely going to happen. You just got to do it. And then we get great adventures. Take the risk, venture forward. So that's a very positive message to go ahead and message them. And then last card's wandering a path. Enjoy the journey. And that's so true. It's just do it.
Have the feelings in your heart
Yes.
first, and as you feel that and are in your heart space, you're really gonna draw that person to you. The
Yes.
more joy and delight and happiness you are, the more you're gonna draw that person to you.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. So just come from a heart-centered space and do it.
So we are gonna also get some Celia cards for you. That one says $1 million right there. You got the $1 million card right there.
That's the explanation.
Hey, here's your explanation.
Twin flames.
Twin flames. You found me and Dave because Dave and I are twin flames. We mirror each other, and your person's going to mirror you. So, no, he's part of your path. And the twin flames card is split souls, duality, and you're a light worker. We should feel like you know that. And you get the card of water healing, which is spend some time in or near the water and drink plenty of water. And you get the card of do a burn. And we're going to say, so he said, she made me bring all my stuff today. I wrote down what I wanted in my perfect partner. Like, look, you can see I wasn't shy about it. It's literally 2 pages long. Because I knew what I did want. And Dave is literally everything on my list. Like 2 pages worth. That's a lot of list. And Dave is all of that. So Celia says, look where your Chiron is, because she always feels that's super important. And we feel like you're new energy to our channel. But you found us because you are a that twin flame energy. But like the do a burn is like, write that list, make a copy, burn 1 copy. If you're going to burn it today, because today is the full moon. The harvest moon, what do you want to harvest in the future? That's putting it out into the ethers for that to happen in the time for the next, when the new moon in Aries happens in 6 months. Yes. And I'll tell you, like Dave and I mirror each other. If Dave's in like a weird mood and in his ego and any kind of fear, like I walk in the house and I'm like, what the hell is going on in here? Because I like instantly, like it changes my energy. Or if I come in and Dave's playing the bowls, like that instantly can soothe me into that energy as well.
Yes.
So it just depends, like you're going to mirror each other. So, and if you are trying to attract him, the best way you can attract him is to ignore him. You're going to think that's crazy, but if you're focused on him, he feels your energy. And then it's like you're pursuing him, and the masculine energy never likes to be pursued at all. So pull your energy back and focus on your North Node, your Chiron, and you're going to pull him to you. Especially if you like step into like your North Node mission. And if you have his information, do a synastry chart, do a composite chart. It will tell you about what things are going to trigger you about each other, because you're going to trigger the most pain between each other. That is part of the twin flame journey, to heal all of that stuff. And the only way you deal with anything is have the pain of it again. So just so you know, it's a very triggering, it's a triggering event.
Yes.
And doing the charts kind of at least kind of lets you know, like Dave has an aspect that I know totally is going to trigger me. It triggers my Chiron. It makes me feel not heard. So you know what? I tell him, stop Plutoing me. He knows exactly. He's not doing it. It's a subconscious thing. It's to trigger me to heal that. So now it used to be, I used to have all these feelings about it. Now it happens. And I'm like, you're Plutoing me. I'm standing up for myself. This is my voice. This is where I am. And totally just like have to stand in my power of it. And am working on healing my Chiron. But when you do a synastry chart, you have a north node together. You have a Chiron to heal together. So like knowing those things going in, like I told Dave a little bit about astrology and he pulled all of our charts and like,
Yeah.
it's literally like a blueprint to your relationship. So if I could give you any advice, it's pull your chart. If you know, like you got to find out the time he was born and you know where, but besides that, you know, most people know the day, but you have to know the time and the where. But doing that chart just like changed, it brings awareness.
Mhm.
So
Most definitely.
and I have an aspect that triggers Dave. Same thing. Like it's not a one-way street. It's definitely a mirror.
Twin flames are here to trigger each other.
It's a triggering event.
It's a triggering all kinds of ways, though.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So Serenity was asking, no, where'd it go? I'm over here on the struggle bus. But even just looking at your North Node and Chiron can do a lot for you. Like my Chiron's about learning to speak my truth. No matter, you know, I've had to learn to just speak my truth. It doesn't matter if anybody can hear me. I have to just personally speak it for me, which normally is Celia anyway. Now I know, not even necessarily me. So anyway, so Serenity wanted to know, does Ahmad see our relationship in the future? We love questions. So Serenity, we are, you are very welcome.
So infinite abundance is pouring into your life. So that's very positive. It's a good message. Gates of triumph, success expands into your life. That again goes with the infinite abundance, and that's a very positive. You have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. There's probably some little rocky things going on in there that you guys need to work through, but it will definitely be very prosperous and good. Then I get rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. So go back and look at some of your past relationships and just make sure that everything's...
And where was your energy about 6 months ago in the new moon in Aries?
Okay. Yeah. That does play a role. Yeah. And then grounding, go deep, explore your roots. So yeah, that's all good stuff. Be solid in who you are.
I also get the card of get grounded, spend some time, soak up the sun, put your feet on the earth. And we get the card of sound healing, which is singing bowls, chimes, and drums. And Dave has a sound channel, Big Wave Sound Therapy. Check it out. And then we feel like the door is opening for something new as you get grounded and do some meditation. You're going to open up some things along your path.
Yeah.
So we feel like some healing has to happen before that's going to come together for a long-term situation. And if you found us, it's very possible you're a twin flame. And then that definitely means work throughout the relationship on healing everything that's ever hurt you in your whole entire life. Isn't that nice?
It is.
It is. It's really good. We love it.
Yeah. So I hope that helps, Serenity.
Okay. I think that's everyone. So I think it's a good time to end. Mm-hmm. We hope everyone is having a really super good day and get out there and spend some time in the sunlight if you can. So it's always about 20 minutes of sunlight. It's great for you. And get your feet on the grass or the sand or on the ground on some sort of way. Yep. Put your feet on the earth.
Yes.
So we hope everyone has a wonderful day and thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.